Alright folks, so I've got him a little face drawn in there and some arms and his beard. But we're not gonna start on that yet. We're gonna cut some of this hat back, and what I want to do is start from the bottom of his hat that you've got cut out and start working your way up, rounding it up all the way around. This will give us the hat style that I'm looking for. You might have to come back and take some of this brim back. But for now, let's just take a lot of this out. And just round. See, I'm kind of rounding that cut. Start from the bottom, and you don't actually get to the top. Kind of leaves another level almost to the top. And get a shape kind of like a rain hat with the brim on it. Okay, let's also go ahead and take a little, let's round his face off. Say face, I mean a lot of this head. And go back in, reestablish that neckline, go in pretty deep. Except for the face, you don't want to do the face area or the front of your figure. You can go around that brim a little bit and round off any square edges and look from the top there. If you've got some squareness to it, go on and take off those square edges, square corners. And go back and do your scooping again to take out part of that hat. And it takes a pretty sharp knife to be able to do that kind of cut. All right, let's do this beard. Yeah, I've got the beard drawn in there. And your beard can be a little bigger, a little shorter. You don't have to have one at all. I'm going to cut from the outside back towards the beard. The outside in. And take all this corner off, this edge. We'll draw those arms back in a minute. And get to where your beard stands out on both sides. Okay. Let's take this corner out right here. Let's deepen that beard in, give his face a little bit more shape. That whole corner out. And let's get a little bit deeper on the bottom of the beard here. I'm trying to get my thumb out of the way for you. So I have noticed in my videos I tend to keep that thumb up a little too high. A little difficult to get him out of the way sometimes. So we're going to take the underneath his beard off too. If we need to deepen in underneath here for his feet, we can do that. All right. Take some of this face off here. Let's go ahead and put this nose in. Maybe a little lower. Probably there where I've already had it drawn. Probably gonna give him a crooked nose too. Alright, let's look at, see how the face is underneath the hat here and it's not on the other side, so we need to even that up first. Alright, so I'm going to give him a funny little mouth here. Funny little mouth that kind of sticks out a little bit. Something like that. So what let's do first is take these edges off. And I want to dig in this mouth. Well, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and do the nose first. So I want it to be stick out a little bit farther than the mouth. So follow your line there on the nose. If you just want to put in a nice straight little normal nose, that's perfectly fine, whatever you choose to do. It's all right. Just keep digging this nose out a little bit. Better if you go deeper the first time so you don't have to come back several times. But I didn't get that done. Go around the nose. Be kind of careful not to cut in too deep. Still don't have enough on this side come out. And go flat up here where the... Still not sure if we're going to put eyes in here or not. Probably will. Cheek area off there a little bit. And the sides of those heads needs to come down. I know he looks a little funny right now, but he'll look better here in a minute. back up underneath this hat. See what that brim looks like after we take a little bit up more out underneath his, or right here at his head. We can always take more of that brim off. Alright, I want to still go a little deeper underneath his nose right here. We'll shape it up here after a while. Alrighty. Some of those pencil marks off. Now let's take some outside of this mouth. Get out of the way, thumb. Why are we giving him a crooked nose? I don't know. Give him a little character. Maybe he's been in a few too many fights. Taper that nose up underneath the hat there. I want that mouth to stick out quite a bit. So we're going to dig it out. Some. dig out underneath that hat a little bit more, and then we'll come back and take some off the brim so it doesn't look so big. If we need to, take those edges off. Alright, let's take some of these shoulders off. They look awful big. So I don't know if any of you guys watch Gene Messer. I'm sure most of you probably do. Gene's been around the YouTube scene for a long time, and I hear him talking about not editing his videos, and I think that is absolutely amazing. That's what I shoot for. One of my goals is to not have to edit videos, but I'm not that quick at it. And what I mean by quick is it takes me longer to get where I want to be because I take less off. I try to see his face here needs to be evened up now. See, there's more here than here. I try to take bigger cuts, and I said in one of my videos that was one of my goals for this year, was to become more of a flat plane carver. And what I meant by that was to take bigger cuts, more distinguishable cuts, as you could call it. The word I'm looking for here. Because it still takes several cuts sometimes where I shouldn't be taking as many cuts. I should just be taking 1 or 2 cuts, and it takes me 5 or 6 cuts. And I want to be able to just take 1 or 2 and leave it with that flatter look, like Gene does. But I'm very far from there, far off. But anyway, he doesn't edit videos because he doesn't need to. He gets the cuts that he wants, and he gets the look that he wants with fewer cuts. And it takes me quite a bit more, but I do enjoy watching Gene. If you're not subscribed to Gene Messer, check out his videos and see what flat plane carving's all about. Maybe someday I'll be a little more like him. Alright, we got a crooked nose in there. Trying to get one in there anyway. Take a little more off of this corner here. Flatten it off. I want to go deeper around here too. I got those lips stick out a little farther. Gene's got several videos. He's got, I venture to say that he's got hundreds, several years worth of carving on YouTube. All right, let's take the front of these feet back. Just while we're here, cut those fronts back in.